First of all, the European agriculture is functioning in very difficult circumstances. First crisis factor was pandemic, the biggest pandemic in Europe in last 100 years, because in the end of the First World War there was similar scale pandemic, Spanish influenza in Europe. The second is, of course, the Russian aggression against Ukraine, the war close to the European border, close to Romanian border, of course.
Close to your border, to
Close
Poland.
to my home country, Poland, yes. And this is the first time from the Second World War in last 8 years. And climate events, climate disasters, the drought 2022 was probably the highest in the last 500 years. And I'd like to use this opportunity to thank Romanian farmers for their contribution to ensure food security in the European Union in these very difficult circumstances. This is huge effort, and we should thank every day our farmers in the European Union, also Romanian farmers, because contribution of Romania is huge, and not only in the food production, but also to facilitate export from Ukraine. This is the role of Romania is the most important, because the majority of transit from Ukraine to Europe, to third countries, this is the transit via Romania. That's, thank you for that, for this effort. Romanian farmers, but also the Romanian workers in infrastructure system. Huge effort and great achievement.
We were mentioning the crisis. One of the biggest was for Romania and for your home country, Poland, was that one created by the cereals in Ukraine, because you know the debates, you know that there were some protesters around this area, and it's normal when the farmers were affected. Do you consider now that you have done everything to calm down the situation, to put everything in order?
First of all, I like to mention that all the problems which we had and which we have, which are some of them, they are continued. This is the consequence of the Russian aggression against Ukraine.
Sure.
Before the war, 2021, there was normal trade between Ukraine and Europe. Majority of Ukrainian grain, because Ukraine is the big producers and exporter of grain, first of all. Wheat, maize, barley, rapeseed. And almost everything was exported via Black Sea road to the third countries outside of the Europe, Asia and Africa. But after the Russian invasion, the Black Sea road was blocked. Ukraine was with the recorded harvest 21, and there was a problem to export this grain from Ukraine. It was the reason that part of this grain was exported to the neighboring country. It was the problem, because before the war, Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Poland didn't import Ukrainian grain. But after the Russian attack, the scale of import of grain to the European Union, and mainly to these 5 frontline member states, was the value of this import was increased 6 billion euro. I presented this data in the European Council meeting as that it is 3 times more than well-known agreement, Mercosur, which caused the consequences 2 billion euro for European Union 27 countries. And this big concern of farmers everywhere in Europe that will be disruptive for the competition of European farmers. But here, to the frontline member states, 5 member states, 6 billion for whole European Union, 5 billion for these 5 frontline member states. Thanks this explanation, the achievement was that European Commission introduced temporary ban of the import of 4 types of grain. It was wheat, maize, rapeseed, and sunflower seed for 5 frontline member states, including Romania. This ban improved the situation. That's the pressure for this market was stopped. But we found the negative consequences for transit, because during this ban, transit from Ukraine via Romania mainly, and also the other frontline member states, was increased. Just about the monthly, from 3 million tons to 4 million tons per month. Now the situation is, we cooperate with Ukraine. There is the platform in the European Commission coordinating the action. There is bilateral cooperation with the member states. No, the problem is, of course, not finished, because the war is not finished. Everything is the consequence of